Welcome to Module 5, Section 13 of your California Contractor License Exam Prep course. In this lesson, we'll explore fireplace and mantel remodeling, a highly visible part of many living room renovations. As a B2 residential remodeling contractor, you are permitted to perform cosmetic upgrades to existing fireplaces and mantels, provided the work is non-structural and doesn't involve installing or modifying the fireplace unit itself or any mechanical, gas, or flue systems. This section will clarify what you can do legally, how to do it right, and what to avoid to stay within your license classification while meeting client expectations and safety requirements. The fireplace is often a centerpiece of a home. Whether it's wood burning, gas, or electric, many homeowners want to upgrade the look of their fireplace to better match their updated interior design. As a B2 contractor, your work will typically focus on mantel replacement, surround cladding, hearth upgrades, and decorative finishes. These are surface-level improvements that do not modify the core operation or safety systems of the fireplace itself. For instance, you can install tile, stone veneer, or shiplap around an existing fireplace. You can remove and replace a mantel with a new one, whether it's wood, stone, or prefabricated. You can also construct a non-load-bearing frame around an electric insert or drywall over an outdated brick surround. These are all fair game. However, anything that alters the structure of a chimney, flue, or firebox is outside your scope. Replacing or modifying a gas line, running new vents, changing a wood-burning insert, or building a new fireplace altogether requires specialty licenses and often involves building and fire code inspections. If a client asks you to perform this type of work, your best approach is to refer them to a License C 36 plumbing contractor for gas lines or AC 29 masonry contractor for flue and chimney work. Your job is to make sure the visible parts of the fireplace are upgraded safely and legally, not to modify the fire-producing components themselves. Let's talk about mantels. These are often made from wood, cast stone, metal, or engineered products. Mantels can be floating, attached directly to the wall with hidden brackets, or built into a surround. When replacing a mantel, the most important concern is clearance. According to the California Residential Code and NFPA 211, combustible materials like wood mantels must be a certain distance from the fireplace opening. This distance depends on the type of fireplace and whether it's gas or wood burning, but in general, the mantel must be at least 6 inches above the firebox opening and extend at least 12 inches away if projecting more than 1.5 inches from the wall. Always check the manufacturer's instructions for the specific fireplace, as clearances may vary. Improper installation of mantels can lead to heat damage, warping, or even fire risk. When in doubt, verify with the local building department. Also, remember that most mantel brackets must be fastened into wall studs or masonry. You'll need to locate solid backing before hanging heavy wood or stone elements. When it comes to selecting materials, low VC, volatile organic compound, or zero VC paints are required by California's Green Building Standards. These products reduce indoor air pollution and are now widely available in both premium and budget lines. Whether you're using latex, acrylic, or hybrid formulas, make sure the paint you select complies with CAL Green standards, which limit VC content in coatings and sealants. Paint containers will display VC levels, and many manufacturers offer documentation to verify compliance if required during inspection. For drywall or shiplap surrounds, pay close attention to fastener types and paint finishes. Use high heat-rated materials where needed, especially for gas fireplaces with strong radiant output. Many clients ask for floor-to-ceiling accent walls with wood or paneling around electric inserts. These are typically within scope, provided no load-bearing framing is altered. You can build a decorative bump-out or box-out structure to house an electric fireplace insert, then finish it with drywall, wood, or tile. This is a popular look and gives a modern, sleek finish. The hearth is another part of the fireplace that B2 contractors may remodel, but again, only at the surface level. Replacing outdated tile with porcelain or stone is common and permitted. Removing carpet or laminate flooring and extending the hearth slab for aesthetic purposes is also allowed as long as it doesn't involve structural concrete or changes to the original fire-rated base. Some clients may request raised hearths to be flattened or flat hearths to be elevated for seating. This is generally outside your scope unless it's purely a decorative box built over an existing slab without altering structural supports or affecting combustion zones. When performing fireplace finish work, especially on gas units, it's important to protect vents, intakes, and pilot light controls. Use painter's tape and cardboard shields during demolition and installation to prevent dust and debris from entering the firebox or ignition systems. Also, clearly communicate to your clients that you are not licensed to alter or service the unit itself. Reassure them that you're there to make it beautiful and code compliant on the outside, while licensed professionals handle what's inside. When it comes to selecting materials, low VC, volatile organic compound, or zero VC paints are required by California's green building standards. These products reduce indoor air pollution and are now widely available in both premium and budget lines. Whether you're using latex, acrylic, or hybrid formulas, make sure the paint you select complies with CAL Green standards, which limit VC content in coatings and sealants. Paint containers will display VC levels, and many manufacturers offer documentation to verify compliance if required during inspection. For drywall or shiplap surrounds, pay close attention to fastener types and paint finishes. Use high heat rated materials where needed, especially for gas fireplaces with strong radiant output. Many clients ask for floor-to-ceiling accent walls with wood or paneling around electric inserts. These are typically within scope, provided no load-bearing framing is altered. You can build a decorative bump-out or box-out structure to house an electric fireplace insert, then finish it with drywall, wood, or tile. This is a popular look and gives a modern, sleek finish. Staining is commonly used for baseboards, window trim, stair treads, and cabinetry. While painting can cover imperfections, staining highlights the natural grain and texture of the material, so substrate quality must be high. As with painting, masking and ventilation are essential, especially when working in tight spaces or around other trades. You should also confirm that any finish being used is approved for interior application. Many clear coats are designed for cabinetry or furniture and not intended for wall use. A growing number of clients are requesting environmentally responsible finishes. CAL Green, California's Green Building Standards Code, includes mandatory requirements for residential remodels that impact paint and finish selection. Under CAL Green, you must use low-polluting interior paints and coatings that meet specific VOC limits. This applies whether or not the project requires a building permit. The goal is to protect indoor air quality and reduce environmental harm from remodeling products. For B2 contractors, this means selecting paints, stains, caulks, adhesives, and sealants that comply with the VOC limits established by the California Air Resources Board, CRB, and referenced in the code. Permits may or may not be required for fireplace finish work, depending on your jurisdiction and the scope. If you're altering framing to build a new surround or covering more than a small surface area, it's always a good idea to check with your local building department. If the work involves electrical outlets near the fireplace, coordinate with AC-10 electrical subcontractor. For example, if your client wants to install a TV above the mantel and you need to reroute or add power, that's outside your direct scope unless you bring in a qualified electrician. Fireplace and mantel remodeling may also involve CAL Green considerations. If you're painting or sealing wood, using tile adhesives, or applying stains or finishes near the fireplace, those products must comply with California's low VOC regulations. Ensure you select materials that meet Title 24 Part 11 standards and save product labels or data sheets in case an inspector requests proof. In summary, B2 contractors can legally perform finish-level fireplace and mantel upgrades, including installing tile, shiplap, drywall, or decorative cladding, and replacing or installing new mantels and hearth finishes. You may not perform any mechanical, gas, or structural work on the fireplace or chimney itself. Always observe clearance codes, protect the unit during remodeling, and subcontract specialized tasks where needed. Fireplace projects are a great opportunity to showcase craftsmanship and leave a strong visual impression. Just be sure to stay within your scope and work safely.